What's going on, Arizona sports fan family? We're back at it again with another video. Today what I want to talk about is week 3 preseason game, Arizona Cardinals versus the Tennessee Titans. What to expect, who to look out for. Let's roll that intro. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back in. Now, like I mentioned in the intro, today what I want to talk about is week 3 of preseason, Arizona Cardinals versus the Tennessee Titans. That will take place this Saturday. Very excited about it, but honestly, when it really look at it, the last preseason game, at least on a regular NFL, history, this is kind of where we don't really play any of the starters. Now, I am looking at the depth chart here for the Arizona Cardinals. It definitely seems like the trend is going to continue in terms of who we're going to see in the week 3 preseason game against the Tennessee Titans. Before we get started, definitely do me one huge favor. Definitely smack that like button and subscribe for more Arizona Cardinals content. We are on the road to 10K, and we're pretty much dropping videos pretty much daily at this very moment. So definitely subscribe. You don't want to miss any videos or any updates for the Arizona Cardinals for the season. Now, let's dive right into this, things that we want to look out for. Now, let's focus on the Arizona Cardinals, obviously, because that's our team. Looking at the depth chart currently right now, and I did say this a little earlier, but we're going to most likely see the same players that we've seen, right? Your Andy Isabellas, Victor Bolden Jr. Now, when it comes down to the left tackle, we still do have Josh Jones listed on the depth chart. Now, in left guard, we have Danny Isidora. Don't really know too much about him. Sean Harlow still going to be the center. Will Hernandez, Josh Miles. Now, the tight end position is going to be very, very intriguing. Now, for me specifically, if I was the head coach, I would definitely put Trey McBride in there a lot more to kind of see what he has, especially because we have Zach Ertz and Max Williams. But we are going to see some Trey McBride. There's no doubt in my mind. I would hope that he can make a catch or maybe make a little bit of an impact to kind of get the juices flowing for the Arizona Cardinals fans, being that he is our highest draft pick this year. But we'll have to kind of wait and see what happens. Now, Greg Dortch is a player to definitely look out for. He's been making plays all preseason long. Definitely a player that you wouldn't expect to make the 53-man roster before this, before the preseason started to now. So I'm really excited about that. Now, quarterbacks, Trace McSorley, Jarrett Corntano, the same thing. Running back, Eno Benjamin, Darrell Williams, Jonathan Ward, and Keontae Ingram. Everybody else is listed below, and I don't see them making the 53-man roster. It's just the way that it is. Now, I do want to go ahead and talk about the defense here specifically. Michael Dogby, Rashad Lawrence, Luki Fotu, Dennis Gardick. Now, the inside linebacking position has been played by Ezekiel Turner. I think so far he's been doing a decent job. Now, I don't think he's going to be the primary person going into the season. Now, there is people talking about one of our rookies, Chandler Wooten. They really want him to make the 53-man roster. Some people are saying that he's even better than Zaven Collins, and they've seen some flashes from Chandler Wooten. So definitely a player to definitely look out for is Chandler Wooten. But we're going to see Zaven Collins as well towards the beginning. Maybe give him a quarter, maybe a few drives, really depending on how Cliff Kingsbury wants to shake this out, because he will be a starter going into the season. Other than that, obviously Antonio Hamilton, Marco Wilson's what we're going to see. I want to see what Josh Jackson does this last game, because it really kind of, it's telling in what our cornerback room is going to look like. And I'm still kind of concerned with the cornerback position at this very moment. I'm not sure if you caught my last video, but Antonio Hamilton has just had a disclosed injury, and Cliff Kingsbury doesn't want to talk about it until week 1, because technically he doesn't have to. So that's pretty concerning, especially because he beat out Marco Wilson for the number 2 cornerback. So there's kind of the concern there. Now, in the special teams, I guess the best thing to look out for is, let's see if Matt Prater can not miss a kick. I would love nothing more than that, because I don't want to have much more anxiety talking about our special teams going into the season, as opposed to the defense that we have right now that's already giving me a headache and already giving me cause for concern for the season. So kick returner and punt returner still going to be Greg Dortch. We did see a little of Jonathan Ward last game. Now, I don't really know the updates on Jonathan Ward. I know he was hurt in week 2. I really didn't see any updates on him. Maybe he'll show up this game, maybe not, but we'll have to kind of wait and see. That's kind of who you should kind of be looking out for in this Tennessee Titans game, to be honest with you. Where any chance that you've had for like starters, they're probably going to have the smallest role ever in this game. So we're going to see some Zaven, but it's probably not going to be a lot compared to week 1 and week 2. Like I said, week 3 is usually handled because it's literally the last game. You don't want anything to happen to your starters, so we might see them in a rotation type of thing, but maybe just for a few drives. We'll have to kind of wait and see how Cliff Kingsbury decides to play this out. Now, on the other side of the ball, Tennessee Titans, there's some really cool things coming out from the practice between Tennessee Titans and the Arizona Cardinals. If you didn't watch the video, I'll go ahead and place it up here. You can definitely check it out a little later on. But I guess the most exciting thing that I'm excited about the Tennessee Titans to look at is Malik Willis. I think he's done a really, really good job this year so far that really got people excited, especially Tennessee Titans fans. They're going to be rolling with Ryan Tannehill, right? I don't think that there is a question there that Ryan Tannehill is going to be their starter, but Malik Willis gives excitement for their fans. It gives them a level of like, wow, that's going to be the future. And so far, he's made some flashes. He really has. They did just recently play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I apologize, and they ended up beating them 13-3. Malik Willis' stats was 7 out of 17, 80 yards and a touchdown. So, really cool, right? Now, when you look at the first game, I think he had a really good play versus the Ravens, although they ended up losing against the Ravens, as we did as well. But Malik Willis has shown a lot of good flashes here and there, so that's really the most excited player that I'm really looking forward to. Obviously, Treylon Burks as well, which is the hybrid guard, wide receiver that ended up picking up this last year because they got rid of A.J. Brown. So he's another player that I'm really excited to kind of look at in this game for the Tennessee Titans. But overall, I want to see a injury-free type of game. Let's stay healthy, Tennessee Titans, please. I know this is a preseason game, and I know there's some players that are really kind of looking to make this 53-man roster, but in terms of the starters going in there, let's hope for a penalty-free too, because we need to make sure that all that stuff is cleaned up. But I want to make sure that everybody is injury-free coming out of the season, and we can start off 100% in week 1. So, ladies and gentlemen, who are you excited about in this week 3 matchup, Arizona Cardinals versus the Tennessee Titans? Put everything in the comments below. Appreciate you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and go Cards.